Now I come to the next program. Okay, in the second question you can see a special 2-digit number is such that when the sum of its digit is added to the product of its digit, the result is equal to the original 2-digit number. Okay, here is the example given here, that input value suppose 59. So the individual digit are 5 and 9. Okay, now we are going to sum these two digits individually. So 5 plus 9 becomes 14 and product of digit 5 into 9 becomes 45, and now we are going to add these two, that is 14 plus 45. So 14 plus 45 is become 59. Now 59 is the inputted number. Okay, so in case of 2-digit special number, if we are going to do the same operations, if after doing this operation the number is obtained, then this type of number is known as a 2-digit special number. Okay, now write a program in Java to accept 2-digit number and check it is 2-digit special number or not. Okay, now let's start. So you can see I have already taken an input from the user, which is actually basically stored in the variable n. Now I am going to check whether the number which is stored in the variable n is a 2-digit special number or not. But before starting that, you must to understand that if the number is only 2-digit, then we are going to check whether it is a 2-digit special number. Otherwise, we just ignore it. Okay, so in the first portion, I am going to check whether the number entered by the user, which is basically stored in the variable n, is a 2-digit or not. And for this reason, I am going to write n. Now, what is 2-digit number? From where actually they are started? From 10, right? And up to 99. So 2-digit number basically belongs from 10 to b, and in between actually 10 to 99. So condition become n greater than 9 and as well as n lesser than 100. It means it become a 2-digit number. Now I am going to write the else portion of the first if block. Whether it is if it is not a 2-digit number, then I am going to print an error message. Suppose it is not a 2-digit number, not a 2-digit number. Okay, so if this condition is become false, then this else block will execute. It means that the number is not 2-digit, so we are not bothered to check whether the number is a 2-digit special number or not. But if this condition becomes true, then we are going to check whether the number is a 2-digit special number or not. And to find out the 2-digit special number, we first find out the individual digit of the number which is entered by the user. To find out any kind of 2-digit number, maybe it is special or not, maybe a special number, 2-digit special number. For any kind of 2-digit number, to find out the individual digit of the 2-digit from the 2-digit number, actually we are going to divide this number by 10. Okay, but only by 10, not by any other number. If the number is divided by 10, then in the quotient portion it returns the first digit, and in the remainder portion it returns the second digit. Suppose take an example like 34. Okay, suppose if I am going to divide this 34 by 10, then the quotient becomes 3. So 3 is the first digit of this 34 number, right? And 4, which is actually in the remainder portion, which actually the second digit or last digit of the number 34, right? So in this case the number actually stored in the variable n. So to get the first digit, which is I am like to store in variable n1, I am going to divide by 10. So in the quotient portion, so n1 store the first digit, and in the n2 I am going to find out the remainder. So for this I am just doing the modulo operation, and the second digit or the last digit of the 2-digit number, okay, of the 2-digit number is stored in the variable n2, right? Now I am going to do the calculation to find out whether it is a 2-digit special number or not. For to find out the special 2-digit number, we are going to first sum the value of the individual digit. So s equals to n1 plus n2, right? and then after a product, we are doing the product of the individual digit, so n1 into n2, right? And then after we are going to sum it up. That means the first s with prot, these two variables are going to add, so s plus prot as per the formula actually or the process actually shown in the question paper. So now the product and sum, their addition value actually stored in the variable sum, okay, in this variable sum, right? Now I am going to check whether the number is equal to sum or not. If the number becomes equal to the number of sum, then it is a 2-digit special number, right? So I am just again going to write n equals to sum. Okay, now you can see that this if actually exists within this if. So this is an example of the nested if statement, if within the if, right? So now system, so you can see I'm just comparing the two values, that is the number which is stored in the variable n and with the summation value which is stored in the variable sum. Now if the two values are become same or equal, then the number is become 2-digit, and if the two numbers are not equals, then it is become not a 2-digit special number. It is a 2-digit number but not a special 2-digit number, right? Now I'm going to compile this program. So no syntax error found, and now I'm going to run this program and it asking the number. So it is 59, which is actually given as an example, and it is a 2-digit special number. Okay, suppose I'm just run this program again and enter the value 95, just reverse. Okay, not a 2-digit special number. Okay, why? Because the inbuilt digit is 9 and 5, and if you are going to just add this, it becomes 14 and multiply 45, and then after summation it becomes 59. So 59 is not equal to 95, so it is not a 2-digit special number. And I am just going to run this program again and enter the value 156 suppose. Now 156 not a 2-digit number, so we are not bothered to check whether it is a 2-digit special number or not, and for this reason it is not a 2-digit number. It means that this else block actually going to execute in this case when actually we are actually enter the value 156. Okay, so in this way we can check whether a number entered by the user is a special 2-digit number or not.